Hello, Verbling.com members. Yes, hello to all of you who are right now connected to the best place on earth for learning a second language. Hey, why is Verbling.com the best place on earth for learning a second language? Because at Verbling.com you can connect and practice with a native speaker instantly. Hello, my name is Geoff Watson. I come from Vancouver, Canada, but I am speaking to you from South America. I live in the capital city of Santiago de Chile. And so, yes, okay, I am an English teacher. I prefer language learning coach, but anyways, but I am also a language student. I have studied Spanish for over 6 years, and so yes, I understand the process that all of you are going through with learning English. All right, learning a second language as a teenager or as an adult. So today, we are going to be working on our English by reading a document, reading and understanding a document. This document you can download from the Verbling.com website. The document is called GWF24. And we are also going to be listening. We're going to be listening to a radio broadcast produced by Voice of America, which is a publicly funded and supported broadcaster in the United States. And when you put those two activities together, the reading of the transcript and listening to the transcript, in my opinion, that is the best way to improve your ability to understand, to listen to, and understand English. All right. And so what we're going to be talking about is world hunger and the fact that the international community, the United Nations, has set goals. They did this in the year 2000, and their goals were to decrease and improve the situations, international situations, to do with many factors. And one of them was to decrease extreme poverty and hunger. And so we are going to read and listen to a report about how well the international community has been doing to eliminate or to lower and hopefully eliminate extreme poverty and hunger in the world. And they wanted to achieve these objectives, these goals or objectives. They wanted to reach them by the year 2015. So they are running out of time. They only have 2 years left to achieve the goals and objectives that they set. All right, so hello to everyone. Please download the document so that you have it on your computer so it's easier for you to read. And what I would like to ask is everyone say, if they say hello, and sorry, Tunjet, I'm going to, you say that you don't understand. So I am going to take a breath and speak more slowly. So what I am going to do is to ask everyone to please say hello and to please share with us if your country has set some goals and objectives to reach. some self-improvement goals and objectives. So we've got lots of people connecting and leaving, and so I would like to start with Wang or Tujet. Hello? One, Tujet. Now, you need to turn on your microphone, please. On your Google Hangout screen, there is an icon or image of a microphone. You need to click on that. It's often colored.
Excuse me.
Yes, hello, Jean-Marc. How are you?
I give links because I don't know if it's correct. I see it is correct. It is correct, this document.
Oh, you have... No, I'm sorry. Did you put a link?
Yes.
In the chat box?
I would like links for you, please.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Jean-Marc.
I don't know. I don't know links. Yeah, I don't know.
Now, what do you want to do? Do you want to download the document?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so please look, Jean-Marc, please look on the verbling.com website. Look for the information about this class, and under it you should see the link that will allow you to download the document.
All right.
All right. All right, thank you. And I'm going to move on to Cairo. Hello.
Hello.
Cairo, Javier. Hello.
Yeah.
Where are you connecting from, and has your country set some goals and objectives for itself?
I'm connected from Dominican Republic.
Okay, great.
Yes, yes, our government has set some goal for this year to help poor people.
Okay, excellent. And
yes, to help to buy food and different products to survive. You know,
yes.
the poor people.
Some of the basic products that people need.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And is the goal ambitious? Are they going to really focus on this and try to improve the situation a lot?
Yeah, they want to do it as soon as possible, because this is the first no, our new president is a new president. He has 5 months in the government.
Okay. You know? He has only been president for 5 months?
Yes, he's new. Okay. He's new.
Okay.
They are trying to do it to reach that goal.
Okay, great.
As soon as possible.
Okay, excellent. Good luck with that. And Londres, now is that you, Jean-Marc? Londres has posted a link that looks like the direct link to the document that I would like all of you
yes,
to
of
download.
course, of course.
Okay. Thank you, Jean-Marc. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. And sorry, Jean-Marc, I'm going to move on to Christina. Hello, Christina. Now you need to turn on your microphone. So everyone needs to, let me use the screen share quickly. Oh, okay, no problem. Please go ahead.
So I'm Christina, I'm from Russia, and I'm really shy for not knowing what my government does.
Okay, so you are embarrassed, a little embarrassed that you don't know? You said shy,
yes, I'm
but
a bit
yeah.
embarrassed, but
okay.
But that's not by chance that I don't know anything about this topic. Is that I think that I don't want to know about hungry people, about hunger,
right?
Because it makes me feel really, really bad. And
well, okay. Please continue.
And as I don't have a lot of money, so and I can't help them much, I prefer not to know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And if I had much money, I would absolutely help to all hungry people
Okay, all right.
in the
But
world.
then what we want to talk about though is positive. So it's just a fact that literally billions of people are not getting enough to eat. And so what can we do that will really help them? Because many people think that giving them money will not help. Just giving people money does not solve the problem. So let's talk about some positive ideas to help people. Yeah, great.
Yeah, I understand what you
All
mean.
right. Yeah, great. No, but good. And you used some advanced grammar. If I had lots of money, I would help people. I would help people. So great. Extra bonus marks for that.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Jean-Marc. I'm going to
Yes.
move on to Luis. Sorry,
Yes.
I'll come back
Yes.
to you at the end. You'll be able to start the reading for us. Luis, Brazil is mentioned in this report as one of the countries that is doing the most to help people who need more food.
Yes, hi Geoff, hi everyone. Yes, you are right. The Brazilian government has a program for help Brazilian people that are very poor, in poverty, or helping to increase your life. The name of program calls Bolsa Família, and
Okay.
the government gives some money for these people that is very poor to increase your life.
And then the statement of helping people improve their standard of living.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. And I've also heard that Brazil has invested a considerable amount of money in providing lunches, good, healthy lunches to all of the school children in the entire country. Do you know of that?
Yes. In public school, we have this situation.
Yeah, and it's a lot of money, but also it's a very small percentage. It's less than 1% of the gross national product of Brazil. And so I always love hearing about stories like that. So good work, Brazil. Michele, are you there?
Hi, Coach.
Hi. Bonus marks. Excellent. No more teacher. Coach Geoff, I like it.
That's okay. So, in Italy, there are not many people that needs to have more food, and so we don't have. I really think that we don't have any kinds of aid or. But there are a lot of immigrating, yes.
Immigrants?
Immigrants, yes, that needs to have more food. And in that case, we don't have any aids for them. And I think that it is a problem.
Okay, so great. So you're focusing your efforts on helping out the people who have recently immigrated to Italy, the immigrants. Okay, great. Excellent. That's a constant job to help them. And Sufrain or Sufiani?
Sufiane.
Sufiane.
Yeah.
Great, welcome. Where are you connecting from?
I'm from Morocco.
Okay. And do you know if your government has set some goals and objectives for improving conditions in your country?
I don't know about government project about this stuff to help people, but I just have an opinion about this topic, world hunger.
Sure that, yeah.
I think that the problem in the world is not because we have poor country and rich country. The problem is that there is no justice in this world. Yeah. For example, I can give some example. For example, in the African country, we know that Africa is the most poor country and that there is so many sick people die because they have nothing to eat. But most of people don't know that Africa is the most rich continent.
It is the richest continent. Yeah.
Yeah, they have gold, they have uranium, they have petrol. But people, this rich, don't reach people because
Yeah.
there is only some few people who take control of this gold, sell it to other people, and they become rich. But most of people in the country, they just die because they have no money to buy food.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not a lack of resources, it's a lack of justice and making sure
Yeah,
that those
and
resources
say
get to the people that need it. Yeah. All right,
don't give
great.
me fish, but teach me how to take it.
Yes, but teach me how to fish. Excellent.
Yeah,
We use that expression in English quite a bit too. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for your opinion. Tatiana, hello, welcome. Now you need to turn on your microphone. So
yes, I turn.
Okay,
do you hear
great.
me?
Yes, perfectly. Where
Hello?
are you connecting from?
Hello, my name is Tanya. I'm from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear me?
Yes. And so has your government set goals and objectives for improving certain areas?
Actually, in our country lives many poor people. Many people have low income.
Mm-hmm.
Our government has a program, but it's look like a problem. Our government speaks to people. If you want to make our life better, you must help yourself.
Yes, okay. You need to improve your standard of living yourself. You need to help yourself.
Oh,
Mhm.
actually, yes.
Okay. All right, great. All right, good. Thank you. Thank you. And
Thank
Vicente, hello, welcome.
Hello, teacher and everybody. How are
Yes,
you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Welcome. And where are you connecting from? And
I am from Brazil.
oh, good. Okay. And so, do you have a comment about the goals and objectives set by your government to try and improve the situation in your country?
Yeah, I think it's really good to make programs to help people, to help poor people, mainly those ones who don't have enough food. But I also think that that's not enough because people don't live just with food. They need other things, for example, safety, healthcare, and so on.
Yeah. We say so improving healthcare, improving public security.
Education.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, great. And so good luck with those issues, public security and safety. All right, good. And so I'm going to go back to Jean-Marc. Hello, Jean-Marc, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. When are you going to be leaving to London?
In 2 weeks, no, this Saturday, next Saturday.
Wow, all right.
For Easter.
That's exciting. All right,
but in Easter, I go, in England, I have computer. I have
Okay.
a course I have course in England with Birmingham. Don't worry.
you will still be connecting with Verbling. Okay, great.
In London, no, don't worry.
And Jean-Marc, in France, are there programs to help people, to help poor people?
Yes.
How does the government help poor people in France?
The government, the Croix-Rouge, Restos du Cœur. I'm preparing, I give you links.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Thank you. You can post the link to some information. All right, great. And I'd like to say hello to Nuchaya. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes,
Hello.
good. Welcome. Where are you connecting from?
I'm from Thailand.
Okay, good. And what about your government? Has it set some special goals and objectives to achieve or meet over the next few years?
Yes, they want people in our country have a better quality of living. For
Mm-hmm.
example, the government has decreased the tax for the first car 100,000 baht. I think it's about, I don't know how much dollars, but it's about 100,000 baht in my country.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now, sorry, they're increasing, I'm sorry, taxes?
Decrease, not
Ah,
increase.
okay.
Decrease.
So they have decreased taxes.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
first car. Mm-hmm. But
Okay. Good.
yeah. But I don't think it's a good idea.
You don't think it's a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
Or you do think it's a good idea?
I don't think it's a good
okay.
idea.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Because right, governments need to collect taxes in order to fund certain programs. All right, great. Thank you. Welcome. All right. And so what I'd like to do now is to start the reading. And so we have the document, and you can all download the document. Now, my version is a little different of GW24. And so I'm going to put that on the share screen. First, I would like us to read a little bit of information about the Millennium Goals. Now, these were goals or objectives set by this is the flag of the United Nations. And let's do some reading from there. So, Jean-Marc, are you ready to do some reading?
Yes.
Can you see? Yeah, good. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Yes. Millennium Development Goal from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Yes, please. Yes. The Millennium Development Goals are inactive. What is it?
We would say are a UN initiative.
UN initiative. Okay. The Millennium Development Goal MGSR are international development goal that were officially established following the Millennium Summit of the United Nations in 2000, following the adoption of the United Nations Millennium, the adoption of the United Nations Millennium Declaration.
Okay, thank you. Now let me help you with the pronunciation. So,
yes.
Goals. Initiative. MDGs. Eight. Established. Millennium Summit. Adoption. Okay, great. Thank you. Great work. All right, so these goals were established in the year 2000 at a special summit or meeting, okay, of the UN. All right, and I'd like to go to Christina. Christina, could you please read this information for us?
Mm-hmm. All 193 United Nations member states and at least 23 international organizations have agreed to achieve these goals by the year 2015. The goals are eradicating extreme poverty and hunger, achieving universal primary education, promoting gender equality and empowering women, reducing child mortality rates, improving maternal health, combating HIV and AIDS, malaria and other diseases, ensuring environmental sustainability, and developing a global partnership for development.
Great, excellent job with your pronunciation. Just combating, which is to combat is to fight. So combating.
Combating.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great. So some pretty logical goals on things to focus on. All right, and so here's a graph showing that levels of extreme poverty have gone down quite a bit. So from 1980, we were up over 40% of the population, and now, well, before 2010, that dropped to 20%. And so it looks like the levels, the international levels of extreme poverty have gone down. All right, Luis, could you please read this information for us?
Yes. This graph shows the proportion of world population in extreme poverty, 1981-2008, according to the World Bank. Extreme poverty is the severe lack of material possessions or money. In 2005, the World Bank defined extreme poverty as living on less than $1.25 a day. This means living on the equivalent of $1.25 a day, or in the US, buying US goods. In 2011, this means surviving on the equivalent to $1.50 as $2 or €1 per day.
Okay, and I'm thinking that this may be, I don't understand what A is. Does anybody know what that is? Yeah.
They should be Australian dollars.
Austrian?
Australian dollars.
Australian dollars. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, and just the pronunciation of money in North America, and I think it's similar in other countries like Australia, we say $1.50. So I would read this as $1.50 American. And I just wanted to help with, we have the word ear in English, what you listen with. You have two of them on the side of your head. So severe, that's the word, severe, ear, severe. Okay, and so, yeah, what is extreme poverty? It's someone that is only earning $1.25 a day, or now, or last year, or 2 years ago, sorry, that was the equivalent of $1.50 American each day. So very, very low income. And of course, these people do not have enough money to buy food. So let's change our focus and start reading this article now. So, Michele, could you please read the title of this article?
Yes. EFBRI calls the greater action to end hunger.
And this is, I'm sure, it looks like a Latin American man who is growing corn. Please continue.
Yes. That's okay. Global Hunger Index 2012 says hunger remains serious global problem.
Okay, let's just, this is from
So-
March 25th, or sorry, March
Yes.
15th. Please go ahead.
A food policy organization says there's been a lot of talk about fighting hunger, but too little action. EFPRI, IFPRI, the International Food Policy Research Institute, says progress has been piecemeal at best.
Okay, great. And just let me stop you there for just 1 second. So I've highlighted there's been a lot of talk, but little action. So this is a very common theme in English. We use these expressions a lot. So there's a lot of talk about fighting hunger, but too little action. So everybody talking about it and no one is doing anything about it. And piecemeal efforts means very fragmented or disorganized, not
Thank you.
organized. All right. And so could you just read this next paragraph, please?
Yes.
IFPRI, I guess it's pronounced.
Yes. IFPRI says wood food security remained at risk last year with 870 million people listed as hungry and 2 billion as being deficient in micronutrients. It's making recommendation to help speed progress in a new report called Walk the Talk.
Yeah.
IFPRI,
All right. Sorry, I'm going to
direction-
get you to stop there. Thank you. And
Thank you.
then they're calling this report Walk the Talk. Now this is connected with everybody talking about doing something and not doing. Not everybody's talking, but they're not doing things. So to talk the talk is just speaking about a problem. But to walk the talk means that you are actually doing what you say. This is the expression that we use in English. And just for pronunciation, listed, deficient with an SH sound, deficient. And whenever
Deficient.
you see MICRO, it's micro with an I
Micro.
sound, micro. Great. Right, let's
I got
move
it
on.
now. Thank you.
Let's move on to, great, Nutjara? Yeah, could you please say that again? Okay, now your sound is not very good. Could you please turn off your video? Could you please?
Okay.
Yeah,
Turn
that
off my
may,
video.
yeah, please turn off your video. Okay,
Okay,
please,
is it
could you
better?
read? Let's try that. Go ahead, please.
Okay, IFPRI Director General Chen Jian Fan describes 2012 as a mixed year for progress against hunger. On the one hand, we do see some positive developments, particularly at the country level. African countries, India, China, Brazil continue to commit themselves to increase investment in agriculture, research, to really increase their agriculture productivity. At a global level, donor agencies, the World Bank, USAID, have also increased their investment in agriculture, in food security and nutrition.
Okay, great. Just agencies. Is the pronunciation
Agencies.
for that word. All right, great. And your sound is much better. Okay, and so we're going to be listening to this, and so you can see that many African countries, India, China, and Brazil really are showing a commitment to increase investment in agriculture. Right, great. So let's keep going here because we want to listen to this. Tatiana, could you please read this for us?
But he said that 2012 also saw plenty of talk with little thought. In 2000 we had lots of debates, discussions, conferences without a clear roadmap, without a clear actual plan to implement, he said.
Please continue.
Fan said that a lack of political will means that food security did not progress as far as it should have last year. Also, following the food crisis in 28 and 29, 2008 and 2009, many promises were made to increase investment in smallholder agriculture. Small farms, many headed by women, were described as a key element in reducing hunger and ensuring food security.
Okay, great. And let me help you with some pronunciation. And so debates with an A sound, debates. And
Debates.
follow through. So this is the concept of actually doing what you plan to do. You follow through on your plans. That means to do what you said you were going to do. Crisis, more of an I
Crisis.
sound,
Yes,
crisis. And
crisis.
then you corrected yourself, well done. Here the only option for these 2 years is 2008, 2009. That's what we do. Women is the pronunciation.
Women.
It's sort of strange. Key element, a very important element, and ensuring with an SH sound, ensuring food security. So, and security, I think, really refers to a constant supply of food. People are sure that they are going to be able to get enough food. All right, and Van, hello,
Hi, hello.
welcome. Where are you
Hello.
connecting from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Okay, so could you please read this next paragraph for us?
Okay, from many countries.
Please, thank you.
Many countries have made progress in supporting smallholders. However, many other countries have also failed in doing what in providing very much needed smallholder technology, smallholder market access, smallholder inputs to help them to increase their production, to improve their income, and eventually to diversify their livelihood away from agriculture. The IFPI chart issued a statement saying that on its current trajectory of capital promise and unfulfilled commitments, the international community will a vast source of the Millennium Development Goal of having of halving the number of people who suffer from hunger by 2015.
Excellent, thank you. All right, let me help a little bit with. Well, no, let's talk about words. Smallholders is not a
Smallholders.
very common word. You pronounced it correctly, but it means people who have very small pieces of property or land or terrain. So these are very small farmers. And this is something that Bill Gates, the ex-chairman of Microsoft, wants to do. He and his wife want to use their money to provide more technology to small farmers. These are, very, very small farmers. They want to invest money to help them get access to the market to sell their products. And they also want to help people diversify their livelihoods. Livelihoods is the money that you make that allows you to live. And so to earn a living is your livelihood. What is your livelihood is what do you do to make enough money to live, to buy food.
Like a living.
Promises. These are sort of tepid promises. So that word meaning kind of weak and not, not defined, not strong, weak promises, unfulfilled commitments. Okay, and they wanted, unfortunately, it looks like they are going to fall short of. To fall short of something means to fail. You do not achieve the item, and far short, so by a long way. They are going to fail by a large distance, by a large measure, and they wanted to cut the number of people, hungry people, in half, halving the number of people. All right, great. And let's keep going here. But students can ask questions at any time. I want lots of interaction from students. Vicente, could you read this first paragraph for us, please?
Okay. Supporters of greater agricultural investment in poor countries have often criticized the use of subsidies by rich nations. What?
Subsidies.
Subsidies by rich nations. They say it puts developing countries at a disadvantage in producing and selling their goods. Now, countries such as India and China, with their booming economies, are also opting for subsidies.
Okay, great. All right, and could you continue and read this next paragraph, please?
Okay, well, this has been a trend, but it's not necessarily the right trend. So we need to change that trend. When poorer countries or middle-income countries move to a higher level income status, they should try to think very hard why they should follow the more advanced countries, said Fan.
Okay, good. Advanced with a T sound. Advanced. Okay, so unfortunately, farm subsidies is a problem for developing countries. All right, and so let's move on to Jean-Marc. Jean-Marc, could you read this next paragraph, please?
Okay. He says that 2012 is a critical year to prove the review the progress of the Millennium Development Goal and set new development goal for post-2050.
Mm-hmm. And this next paragraph, please continue, Jean-Marc.
Yes, of course. Hungry people, poor people must be on the top of the post-2015 agenda on clearing the whole economic include agricultural production, food production has to be sustainable in the long run.
And please continue by using less water.
Okay, I understand. By using less water and less land, less energy, or use them more
efficiently. Okay, perfect. Great job with your pronunciation. And so just the dates, we have 2013, 13, and the number 15. And in this word, in the entire economy, the whole economy, the W is silent. All right, great. And I just wanted to highlight that post 2015 or post 2015 means after that year. So they're having to focus on what are they going to do after 2015. All right, and let's keep going here. We're running out of time. So Cairo, could you please read this for us?
All right.
If please, director.
Eyes as clear eyes. Director General said ending hunger would have implications far beyond nutritional concerns. The global community will be more peaceful, probably will be more pro- prosperous,
Prosperous.
because if people don't worry about the food, they have the energy to think something else, to improve other dimensions of their life. And if people have food to eat, they are less violent, he said.
Okay,
There is
please
no
continue.
excuse. There is no excuse, said Fan, for anyone to go to bed hungry, adding it's time the international community walked the talk on food security.
Okay, great. And so, an excellent point. Just prosperous is the pronunciation. And so, great. It's in everyone's best interests to make sure that people get enough to eat. Okay, so we have the transcript. We have read the transcript, and I hope that you have understood the transcript. Now we're going to take the audio and combine the two into the most powerful English learning method known to man. Okay, and so I'm going to use my high-tech iPod, and I'm going to play the audio for you. So please go back to the top of the transcript, the top of the document, and let's listen and read the article. Enjoy.
It's not working. It is not working.
Policy Organization says there's been a lot of talk about fighting hunger, but too little action. IFPRI, the International Food Policy Research Institute, says progress has been piecemeal at best. IFPRI says world food security remained at risk last year, with 870 million people listed as hungry and 2 billion as being deficient in micronutrients. It's making recommendations to help speed progress in a new report called Walk the Talk. IFPRI Director General Schengen Fen describes 2012 as a mixed year for progress against hunger.
On the one hand, we do see some positive developments, particularly at the country level. African countries, India, China, Brazil, continue to commit themselves to increase investment in agriculture research, to really increase their production productivity. At a global level, donor agencies, the World Bank, USAID, have also increased their investment in agriculture, in food security and nutrition.
But he says 2012 also saw plenty of talk, with little follow-through.
In 2012, we had lots of debates, discussions, conferences, without clear roadmap, without clear actual plan to implement.
Fan says a lack of political will means that food security did not progress as far as it should have last year. Also, following the food crisis in 2008 and 2009, many promises were made to increase investment in smallholder agriculture. Small farms, many headed by women, were described as a key element in reducing hunger and ensuring food security.
Many countries have made progress in supporting smallholders. However, many other countries have also failed in doing that, in providing very much needed smallholder technologies, smallholder market access, smallholder inputs to help them to increase their production, to improve their income, and eventually to diversify their livelihoods away from agriculture.
The IFPRI chief issued a statement saying that on its current trajectory of tepid promises and unfulfilled commitments, the international community will fall far short of the Millennium Development Goal of reducing by half the number of people who suffer from hunger by 2015. Supporters of greater agricultural investment in poor countries have often criticized the use of subsidies by rich nations. They say it puts developing countries at a disadvantage in producing and selling their goods. Now, countries such as India and China, with their booming economies, are also opting for subsidies.
Well, this has been a trend, but it's not necessarily the right trend. So we need to change that trend. So when poorer countries or middle-income countries move to higher level income status, they should try to think very hard why they should follow the more advanced countries.
Fan says 2013 is a critical year to both review the progress of the Millennium Development Goals and set new development goals for post-2015.
Hungry people, poor people must be on the top of the post-2015 agenda. And clearly, the whole economy, including agricultural production, food production, has to be sustainable in the long run by using less water and less land, less energy, or use them more efficiently.
IFPRI's Director General says ending hunger would have implications far beyond nutritional concerns.
The global community will be more peaceful, probably will be more prosperous, because if the people don't worry about the food, they have the energy to think something else, to improve other dimensions of their life. And if people have food to eat, they are less violent.
Schengen Fan says there's no excuse for anyone to go to bed hungry, adding it's time the international community walk the talk on food security. Joe DeCapua, VOA News, Washington.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Yes.
All right. And so that's the issue now. And I wanted to say hello to the people who are participating in the chat. I'm sorry, I often forget about you. So Andrea, she said that there is a gap between legislation and reality, and her sad face. So yes, unfortunately, that's true. And I wanted to say that when I'm playing audio or videos, I do notice that the sound is coming through my computer speakers, not through my headphones. So for some of you, when we're playing media on Verbling, you may need to change from your headphone speakers to your computer speakers, something like that. But let's get going. We have only a few minutes for people to share comments about the story. And so what I'd like to do is I'd like to start with Christina. Christina, do you have any comments about the story that you would like to share with the group?
I can say that I'm glad to know that, as I was saying at the beginning that I know nothing about this topic. So I'm glad that some people, some nations, some countries are combating against this problem that is really serious, as I think.
Yeah.
And that's it. I find all the actions of different governments really useful. That we really should help people who don't have possibilities to be always satisfied with food they have, and that's it.
Yeah. No, great. Thank you. Well said. Well said. And Luis, a comment from you, please.
Yes, I think nowadays it's unbelievable that we can produce a lot of foods. We, in the last 20 years, increase the production of the food, and we have around the world many people in poverty, with hungry, and go to their beds with hungry. So I think the government in all countries, around the world, had to do reflection and create programs. Maybe in United Nations have to support this for erase the poverty, erase the people with hunger.
Yeah, to eliminate this.
To eliminate,
to
yes.
eliminate hunger and poor people. Right. Excellent. Great. Michele?
I think that in Europe or in United States, we don't think that there are a lot of people that need to have more food for living. And I think that we should think about this because they throw out a lot of foods every day, a lot of good foods every day in our home, in our restaurants, and we should think to people that don't have this.
We should think about those people.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah. No, great. Thank you. Yeah, because it's huge numbers of people.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yes, Jean-Marc?
He was the first word. W-O-R-L-D word.
No, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep moving on with the group, and I'm going to come back to you, Jean-Marc.
No.
So I'm going to talk to Nuchaya. Nuchaya now. Nuchaya?
Yes, yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I have no comments about this topic because I didn't understand completely for the whole article. Yes, so I'm sorry today I did not do it for the class.
No. But this is your chance. Remember, this is just your chance, your opportunity to practice English. So whatever you want to say is fine. Do you feel? What do you think people in your country need to help them?
You mean
give us
help?
one example. Yeah. If there are poor people in your country, what do they need to help them?
I think the first important thing is education.
Okay.
I think government need to give education for them so that they can think by themselves and they know how to improve themselves without being treated by rich people, I think.
Yeah. Being taken advantage of or exploited
yes.
by rich people. Okay. So they can
Yes.
think for themselves. Excellent. Great point. Thank you. Tatiana? Oh no, she left. And now some people may choose to leave to try to get into the next class, and that's okay. Van, a comment from you, please.
Okay. I think yeah, this today there are a lot of people still super hungry, so I think the government themselves have to take the responsibility to invest more on agriculture and in more on education and help them to eliminate the hunger.
Great.
And yes, and now in our country we have lots of poor people in countryside, in the mountain, rural, in rural. So we have to take action, a lot more, and yes,
Okay,
it will
great.
be a huge action. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all. Yeah.
Thank you. Vicente, hello. Yeah, go ahead with a comment, please.
Well, I agree with the text, though I couldn't understand everything.
No, that's fine.
But I think there's something missing.
I'm
About
sorry?
this topic.
Yeah?
About the fact is we throw, I have watched it on TV. We throw away of our food production. I'm not sure if the fact is true.
Yeah, you're saying that we waste a lot of food, we throw away a lot of our production?
Yes, we throw away half of our food production.
Yeah.
That's something terrible if we want to help people who don't have enough food.
Who don't have anything.
Food,
right.
Yeah, because this food we throw away could help them. Another point is that I think a country should consume what this country produces. You know, it's not possible a country consumes 3 or 2 times more than this country consumes.
Yeah, right.
I think
okay.
This is.
Sorry, I'm going to move on. Thank you so much. But you made some excellent points. Thank you, Jean-Marc. A comment from you, please. Hello, Jean-Marc.
Yes, I am here.
Could you make a comment, please, about food and poor people?
For me, is a problem. Now is a problem of for horses and chicken. No, horses and is a big problem.
Yeah, it is a big problem.
Yes, no, because horses and beef together.
Yes, you're saying overseas, or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jean-Marc. Thank you. And a final comment from Cairo.
Yes. I think that to help the poor people is a necessity of all of us, because they are human like us, and if we have enough money, we can help them to survive. We can help with the government, and it can be easily to solve that case. No, that's my opinion.
No, I think it's very easy to solve. You need to give people the tools so that they can grow their own food, so that they can sell the food to make money, and so that they can improve their standard of living and develop their lives. So great, because they'll do the work. All they need are the tools, the education, and the opportunity. So great.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Great work today. Excellent work with the reading, with the listening, and with the comments. So I hope to see you soon. Take care, everyone.
Excuse me, I have a problem because I don't have Facebook of you.
Yes, you're right, Jean-Marc. I'm going to get my Facebook account connected today. I'm so sorry, and thank you for reminding me of that, Jean-Marc.
Okay, thank you.
You're my #1 Facebook friend. Thank you.
Thank you.